particular piranha vanished off the face of the earth more than 2 million years ago.
Beneath the surface of our rivers lies a world filled with mysteries, unexpected discoveries, and true horrors just waiting to be uncovered. Some brave souls have dared to explore these aquatic realms, making astonishing and sometimes terrifying finds. From a turtle with the bite force of an alligator to the bizarre discovery of a lost battle tank, we're about to explore 20 terrifying things found in rivers. Dive in with us as we uncover the wonders lurking beneath the water. Number 20. Electric eels. Did you know that the electric eel is not actually an eel at all? It's a species of knife fish found in South American rivers and streams. These fascinating creatures have specialized organs called electrocytes that produce electric discharges, which they use for navigation, communication, and hunting. When hunting, they can generate powerful electric shocks that stun or immobilize their prey, making it easier to capture. Electric eels can grow up to 8 feet in length, and they weigh around 44 pounds, which makes them the largest species of the knife fish family. They primarily feed on small fish and invertebrates, and they use their electric shocks not just for hunting but also for defense against predators. Interestingly, electric eels can generate shocks of up to 600 volts, which is more than 5 times the voltage of a standard household electrical outlet. These shocks can be lethal to humans, and even if you survive, they can be extremely painful and potentially cause muscle contractions, difficulty breathing, and temporary paralysis. One of the most unique features of electric eels is their respiratory system, which allows them to breathe air. They possess a specialized organ called the labyrinth organ, which functions like a primitive lung and enables them to extract oxygen from the air. This adaptation allows electric eels to survive in oxygen-deprived waters where other fish struggle. So, while they might not actually be eels, their long, snake-like bodies and dark gray or brownish skin have earned them the common nickname. Electric eels are fascinating creatures with incredible adaptations and abilities, regardless of the name we give them. Number 19. The diving bell spider. The Argyroneta aquatica, commonly known as the diving bell spider, is an arachnid that lives its entire life underwater. It is the only spider in the world capable of thriving in aquatic environments. These spiders create intricate webs that are attached to underwater vegetation. They collect air bubbles from the surface and encase them in a silken web to create a diving bell that serves as their habitat. This air-filled chamber provides them with a source of oxygen and enables them to survive underwater. The diving bell spider feeds on small aquatic organisms like insects and crustaceans that get trapped in its web. They're skilled predators, using their agility and senses to capture their prey underwater. So, we got a squirrel living in Bikini Bottom in a big bubble thing, but no spiders? I'm surprised. Diving bell spiders belong to the family Argyronetidae, and they have typical spider characteristics like 8 legs, fangs, and the ability to produce silk. Female diving bell spiders are known for their maternal care. After mating, they construct a nursery web where they lay their eggs. They guard and tend to the eggs until they hatch and even carry the spiderlings on their back until they're ready to venture out. The diving bell spider's underwater lifestyle may be intimidating to folks with arachnophobia, but it's a fascinating example of nature's adaptability. Number 18. Killer piranha. The piranha, also known as caribe or pariah, is a carnivorous fish that inhabits South American rivers and lakes. With over 60 species, the piranha is largely recognized for its sharp teeth and reputation for ferocity, although this is often exaggerated. While movies like Piranha from 1978 depict them as indiscriminate killers, in reality, most piranha species are scavengers or just consume plant material. Piranhas have a robust jaw and sharp teeth that allow them to prey on various animals, including other fish, insects, and small mammals. They have a voracious appetite, and they're known for their ability to strip flesh from their prey at a very impressive speed. While some species of piranhas can be aggressive, attacks on humans are extremely rare and usually only occur when the fish feel threatened or when food is very scarce. In general, piranhas prefer to avoid confrontation with larger animals and will usually flee instead of attacking. One of the most well-known species of piranhas is the red-bellied piranha. This species is found in the Amazon River basin and is recognized for its distinctive red coloration on the belly. While this species does have a powerful bite and can inflict serious injuries, attacks on humans are still very uncommon. Number 17. Tank in a river. A group of military enthusiasts has undertaken an impressive project to restore a World War II tank discovered at the bottom of a river. The moment of the tank's retrieval was captured on film as members of the Russian military successfully pulled out the T-34 tank from the River Don, located in the Voronezh Oblast region of southwestern Russia, last April. The divers found the tank by chance during their exploration. The tank was believed to be produced at the Stalingrad tractor plant, which played a significant role in the military operations during the war, particularly during the Battle of Stalingrad. The tank, which weighed around 30 tons, was located approximately 23 feet below the water surface. Extracting the tank posed a considerable challenge, and an armored recovery vehicle was employed to carefully hoist the tank out of the water. The exact circumstances that led to the tank ending up in the river remain unknown, but it is speculated that it may have fallen during transportation, possibly while crossing a temporary bridge. Experts ensured that the tank did not contain the remains of any soldiers before removing it. They also found other military artifacts, including pontoons, transport vehicles, and small vessels in the vicinity. Once the tank has been fully restored externally, it will be housed in Patriot Park in the Moscow Oblast region of Western Russia. Anatoly Kallenberg, an official with Patriot Park, expressed optimism about the restoration process, saying that the tank is in remarkably good condition and external repairs should be relatively straightforward. However, restoring the tank to a functioning state will require more time and effort. Number 16. Alligator snapping turtle. The alligator snapping turtle is an extraordinary creature that inhabits freshwater environments throughout the U.S. It's known for its distinctive appearance and its impressive size. Weighing over 200 pounds and measuring up to 2.5 feet in length, the alligator snapping turtle is one of the largest freshwater turtles in North America. Its defining feature is its powerful set of jaws, which resemble those of an alligator, hence the name. These turtles have a spiked shell and a large head with a beak-like mouth. They're known for their ability to lure prey by opening their mouths and wiggling a pink worm-like appendage on their tongues. Once unsuspecting prey approaches, the turtle snaps its jaws shut, securing a meal. Alligator snapping turtles are primarily found in rivers, lakes, and swamps throughout the southeastern U.S. They're well adapted to their aquatic habitats, and they are exceptional swimmers despite their size. They're capable of remaining submerged for long periods, using their powerful legs and tail to maneuver through the water. Regrettably, habitat loss, overharvesting, and pollution have led to the alligator snapping turtle becoming a species of conservation concern. Efforts are made to protect their habitats and regulate their capture to ensure survival. Interestingly, alligator snapping turtles are one of the longest-living freshwater turtles, with a lifespan that can exceed 100 years. These ancient creatures have inhabited the Earth for millions of years and continue to intrigue researchers and nature enthusiasts alike. Number 15. Unexploded World War II bomb. During a drought in Italy, fishermen discovered a bomb from World War II in the River Pa, which had been depleted due to the country's drought. The bomb was located near the Lombardy village of Borgo Virgilio. As a precaution, authorities evacuated nearby residents to ensure the bomb's safe disposal. Bomb disposal experts carried out an explosion, temporarily closing the area's airspace and river traffic. The River Pa is Italy's longest river, stretching from the southwestern Alps to the Adriatic Sea. This year's satellite images show that areas of the riverbed have dried up, causing salty seawater to infiltrate the river and damage crops in the Pa Valley. Italy's agricultural production, which is dependent on the river's irrigation, has been affected. The River Pa is critical for irrigation and has historical and cultural importance. Throughout history, it has played a role in developing cities and civilizations, serving as a trade route. The river has inspired artists, poets, and writers, contributing to Italy's top-tier cultural heritage. Number 14. An Amazonian fish swam up a guy's pee hole. Did you know that the kangaroo fish is so attracted to the scent of urine that it's been known to swim up into human urethras? Okay, so don't actually spend too much time worrying about this. The chances of it happening are relatively rare. Just be sure to avoid peeing in the Amazon River, or you might attract unwanted attention from these unpleasant fish. The kangaroo fish, also known as the vampire fish or the toothpick fish, is a parasitic species found in the Amazon River and its tributaries. Despite their small size, these catfish possess sharp spines and a slender body. They're attracted to the scent of urine and blood, which can lead to the mistaken belief that human urethras are a potential food source. While there have been some reported cases of kangaroo fish swimming up into the urethras of humans, these occurrences are pretty rare. However, the spines of the fish can cause severe pain and damage to the urinary tract, leading to complications and infections. Although some experts debate the likelihood and frequency of kangaroo attacks on humans, it's widely believed that the fish usually targets the gills of larger fish for parasitic feeding, not really so much seeking out human hosts or human urethras. Number 13. Albino catfish. The albino Aeneas cory catfish, scientifically known as Corydoras aeneas, is a highly sought-after variation of the bronze cory catfish due to its lively behavior and stunning appearance. It's native to South American countries and is a top choice for aquarium enthusiasts. Featuring striking markings, the albino Aeneas cory catfish has a pale body with a pink tint that typically lacks pigmentation, making it even more visually appealing in any aquarium. Not only is this species a sight to behold, but it also serves a valuable purpose in a community aquarium. As a bottom-dwelling fish, it helps to keep the substrate clean by consuming leftover food and debris. It's also peaceful and can coexist with a variety of tank mates, which makes it an ideal choice for community setups. One fascinating feature of the Corydoras catfish is their ability to breathe atmospheric air through a specialized structure called the labyrinth organ, located in their gills. This adaptation allows them to survive in oxygen-deprived environments like stagnant or poorly oxygenated waters. Number 12. The Thames Nessie. This footage has made a splash about a creature resembling the Loch Ness Monster, but in the River Thames. The video, uploaded on YouTube, shows a dark shape moving through the water and an enigmatic object near the Thames flood barrier. The first clip shows a faint splashing and a large hump appearing from the river's surface. The user who shared the video expressed uncertainty about the sighting, suggesting it might just be total garbage, which is admirable, honestly. Let's admit, the second video briefly captures a dark shape emerging before disappearing with a smaller splash. This time, the uploader suggested it could be the new Nessie. However, the genuineness of the video has not been validated, and the exact date of filming remains unknown. These sightings come after a recent incident where grainy footage showed a large mass with two humps emerging from the Thames near the O2 Arena. Experts in wildlife, including marine biologists and conservationists, could not explain the sighting, leading to speculation about whales, porpoises, or camera tricks. Ian Toclove from the London Wildlife Trust commented that they might not have observed anything as large moving in the River Thames, and the footage isn't clear enough to determine what was captured. Interestingly, the Thames has seen a rise in the number of seal, porpoise, and dolphin sightings in the past decade, with over 2,000 seals and around 450 porpoises and dolphins documented by the Zoological Society of London. Number 11. Euphrates River dried up. In 2009, Iraq faced a harsh drought that caused the Euphrates River to dry up. Although this was bad for fishermen and farmers, it also opened up the opportunity for archaeologists to explore sites previously submerged. Radib Ali Al-Kabaisi, the head of the Antiquities Department in Anbar province, revealed that the drying up of the river uncovered the historical significance of Anbar. This area was previously considered insignificant, but it turned out to be one of the most important archaeological regions in Iraq, with a rich history dating back to the earliest settlements in the country. During the 1980s, Saddam Hussein's government dammed the Euphrates River, causing many archaeological sites to flood. As the waters receded during the drought, Radib and his team were able to access some of these sites for the very first time. Despite the damage caused by the water, these sites still hold immense value. New discoveries were also made during the drought, including an old stone wall and pottery shards that Radib and his colleagues believed to be a Roman-era irrigation ditch. However, there were concerns about looting due to the limited number of guards protecting the vulnerable sites. The Euphrates River has immense historical and cultural significance, being a water source for ancient civilizations like the Sumerians, Babylonians, and Assyrians. Its role in shaping human civilization in the region was pivotal. Number 10. Goliath tigerfish. The Hydrocinus goliath, also known as the Goliath tigerfish, is a fierce freshwater fish species found in the rivers and lakes of Central Africa. Sport fishermen are drawn to it because of its predatory nature and enormous size. This is a solitary hunter. As the largest member of the tigerfish family, the Goliath tigerfish can grow up to 5 feet long and weigh over 100 pounds. Its torpedo-shaped body has razor-sharp teeth that can measure up to 2 inches in length. This type of fish is a skilled hunter, feeding on a variety of aquatic creatures like birds, small mammals, and other fish. Its agility and lightning-fast speed make it an efficient predator. Due to its powerful jaws and sharp teeth, the Goliath tigerfish is a lethal predator capable of delivering devastating bites that can sever limbs. Its aggressive nature and hunting prowess have earned it a well-deserved reputation as a fierce predator. The Goliath tigerfish prefers deep, fast-flowing waters with a lot of cover, like submerged logs or rock formations, where it can hide and then ambush prey. It's commonly found in the Congo River and Lake Tanganyika. One unique feature of the Goliath tigerfish is its protruding lower jaw, which gives it a menacing appearance. This specialized jaw structure accommodates its large, sharp teeth and helps it capture and consume prey. Number 9. Medieval sword discovered in Bosnian River. A sword believed to be similar to the legendary Excalibur was discovered in the Vrbas River in Bosnia. The 700-year-old sword was found by archaeologists during an excavation of a nearby castle, located 36 feet underwater. Ivana Pančić, an archaeologist and curator at the Museum of the Republika Srpska, mentioned the special care required to extract the sword from the rock. The mayor of Banja Luka, Igor Radojicic, tweeted about the find's significance, referring to it as their sword in the stone. He speculated that it could be up to 8 centuries old and hold untold stories. The discovery of this sword had a lot of people's imaginations going over time, bringing back legends of King Arthur and his mythical sword, Excalibur. Number 8. 90-million-year-old fossil in Missouri River. A man from Elkhorn found a fossil that appears to be from a fish that lived 90 million years ago while fishing in the Missouri River. Fishing is a beloved hobby for Andy Moore, and during a tournament near Yankton, South Dakota, he had a unique encounter. Moore's jig caught a rock, but as he paddled closer in his kayak, he realized it was something interesting. He took a picture and later posted it online. To his surprise, he received messages alerting him that he had stumbled upon a 90-million-year-old fossil. Moore contacted a biologist from the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, and they were able to relocate the rock using the coordinates from the photos. The geologist saw it and just jumped out of the boat in his boots. The biologist confirmed that the fossil likely belonged to a prehistoric predator fish. Despite not doing well in the tournament, Moore was thrilled because he made the discovery of a lifetime. The good news for the rest of us is that the fossil will be displayed at the Lewis and Clark Visitor Center on the Nebraska side of the river. So yeah, Andy, I'd say you did a lot better than winning a fishing tournament. You uncovered some incredible archaeology, and now we all get to benefit from it. Number 7. A 10-foot fish. The arapaima, also known as the pirarucu, is a freshwater fish species in the Amazon basin of South America. It's considered one of the largest freshwater fish globally, with adults reaching up to 10 feet long and over 400 pounds in weight. The arapaima has a long, sleek body, a large bony head, and a mouth filled with sharp teeth. But what makes the arapaima unique is its adaptation to breathe air. The fish has a specialized swim bladder that functions as a primitive lung, helping it extract oxygen from the air at the water's surface. This adaptation is vital for their survival in waters that lack oxygen. Scientists consider the arapaima a living fossil. It's remained relatively unchanged for millions of years. The fish is believed to be one of the oldest surviving fish species, with a lineage that can be traced back over 100 million years. Look at this arapaima on a fly. As such, it's a fascinating subject for scientists studying evolution and biodiversity. Have you ever stumbled upon something eerie in a river? Number 6. Brain-eating amoeba. There is a dangerous parasite known as the brain-eating amoeba, or Naegleria fowleri, that can be found in soil and warm bodies of freshwater like lakes, rivers, and hot springs. This single-celled organism can cause severe brain infection when it enters the nose through contaminated water during water activities. Although the infection caused by the brain-eating amoeba is rare, it can be fatal, with only about 3 cases reported each year in the U.S. Once the amoeba enters the brain, it leads to primary amoebic meningoencephalitis, or PAM, which causes severe inflammation and destruction of brain tissue. Symptoms of PAM include severe headaches, fever, nausea, vomiting, and neck stiffness, which can then progress into seizures, hallucinations, and a decline in neurological function. To prevent infection, it's important to avoid swimming or diving in warm freshwater areas where this killer amoeba may be present. Wearing nose plugs or holding the nose shut during water activities is also recommended. Brain-eating amoeba thrives in warm freshwater environments, particularly when water temperatures exceed 80 degrees Fahrenheit. It can survive in hot springs and geothermal water sources, all of which can potentially be habitats for this rare parasite. Number 5. 19th century shipwreck found in Mississippi River. A resident of Baton Rouge, Louisiana, recently made a creepy discovery while searching for artifacts in the Mississippi River. As a result of a severe drought that hit the Midwest, the water levels in the river dropped to record lows, revealing the remains of a 19th century ship. Patrick Ford is the resident who found the ship. He'd been watching the river's receding waters for weeks before stumbling upon the unexpected sight. Sunday, I was out here looking and realized that the rest of the shore had washed away, and there was an entire ship, Ford said. Ford immediately contacted experts, and his discovery eventually reached the state archaeologist of Mississippi, Chip McKimsey. McKimsey explained that the remains of the ship were previously known but mostly buried in mud. The ship was identified as the Brookhill, a trading vessel built in Indiana in 1896. Its sister ship, the Est Roma, operated as a daytime ferry across the river, while the Brookhill operated at night. Both ships sank on September 29, 1915, during a significant storm. Logs crashed into the Brookhill near the ferry landing. The exposed shipwreck of the Brookhill is now within 100 feet of where the landing used to be. Although limited investigations were conducted on the wreck 30 years ago, a recent low water level has exposed about 90% of the ship's remaining hull. Archaeologists will study the exposed sections to gain insights into the construction and design of wooden ships from the early 1900s. Number 4. Endangered sharks are swimming in the River Thames. The River Thames, the iconic waterway of London, recently underwent its first biological assessment in 64 years, revealing the presence of sharks within its waters. The Greater Thames Shark Project, conducted by the Zoological Society of London, identified taupe, starry smoothhound, and spurdog sharks among the 100-plus species inhabiting the river. According to marine biologists, the Greater Thames estuary plays a vital role in providing a place for these sharks to give birth and then bring up their offspring. Although the sharks found in the Thames are not the menacing predators portrayed in movies like Jaws, their existence adds an element of thrill to those who explore the river. The State of the Thames report aims to gather important data on the shark population, including their behavior, numbers, and offspring's future. The report highlights the improvements in water quality thanks to enhanced sewage treatment works, resulting in a significant reduction in phosphorus concentrations. However, the report also acknowledges the challenges posed by rising nitrate concentrations and the impact of climate change. The Thames estuary is important for migratory birds, with over 150,000 water birds wintering there. Mudflats and salt marshes provide food and rest for these birds. Number 3. The remains of New York City's East River Monster. While walking along the shore of the East River in New York City in 2012, Denise Ginley encountered a strange creature among the debris. The creature appeared warped and unidentifiable, prompting media attention and speculation about its true nature. The Parks Department identified it as a pig and removed it from the shore, but this explanation did not satisfy everyone. Many theories emerged regarding the creature's identity, from a giant rodent to a bloated or mutilated dog, or even a sea turtle without a shell. Some people still entertain the possibility that it could be a mutant monster dwelling in the sewers of New York. So it might have been a turtle and it might be a mutant. Cowabunga. A bunch of people huddled around. We didn't even know what they were huddled around, so we walked over to see what it was. Despite all the speculation, no conclusive determination was made regarding the creature's species. The East River Monster remains a mystery, reminding us of the diverse and sometimes unusual wildlife that can be found in unlikely places. Number 2. Mysterious bubbling in the Hudson River. Residents and experts along the Hudson River in Rockland County have been alerted to a peculiar occurrence captured in a video that has since gained a lot of attention. "I've never seen anything like it in my life. I've been around the water my whole life," said one observer. Unusual bubbles have been spotted along the shoreline, sparking curiosity and speculation. One local resident, Dean Hudson, expressed his surprise, stating that he has never witnessed anything like it before. Wildlife photographer Owen Cramsey filmed the video near Bolin Point Park, and it shows vigorous bubbling rising from beneath the shallow water. The video was shared with Riverkeeper, an environmental group, who then consulted with experts. Riverkeeper's Hudson expert, John Lipscomb, noticed the phenomenon and expressed his astonishment. Scientists consulted by Lipscomb suggested the bubbles could be a natural occurrence or the result of air or another gas escaping from a forgotten buried pipe. The video was recorded near the Bolin plant, a facility that utilizes natural gas for power generation. State regulators must investigate the cause of the mysterious bubbles without delay to determine if there are any environmental concerns. Lipscomb emphasizes the importance of understanding the nature of this phenomenon, as it remains a puzzle to be solved as of right now. Now it's time for today's topic. Two friends spotted something peculiar protruding from the water during their leisurely stroll by a peaceful river. Their attention was instantly captured by what appeared to be a mythical creature resembling a mermaid. What a man captured in a river shocked the whole world. In their eagerness to witness a rare sight, they hurried to the edge of the water. One of the friends quickly snapped a photo before the creature disappeared beneath the surface. To their surprise, the image revealed something unexpected, a large crocodile-like creature with a long, eerie tail but no head. Now we turn to you, dear audience. What are your thoughts on this enigmatic image? Have you ever encountered something extraordinary during your beach adventures? Share your stories and insights, and let us delve into the realm of the unknown together. And now, on to the next topic. Number 1. Radioactive waste found in Columbia River. The Hanford site, situated in Washington state, played a role in nuclear production during the Cold War. The site used water from the nearby Columbia River to cool the reactors, which unfortunately led to the release of radioactive waste into the river through contaminated groundwater. In the 1990s, alarming discoveries were made when fish caught in the Columbia River showed signs of radioactive contamination. This raised concerns about the potential health risks for the local population consuming these fish. Further investigations revealed that the radioactive waste had traveled downstream approximately 200 miles, reaching the Pacific Ocean's coast. In response to these findings, a massive cleanup effort was initiated to address the radioactive contamination. The cleanup at the Hanford site has become one of the most expensive and complex environmental remediation projects in United States history. It involved various strategies of containment, treatment, and removal of contaminated materials. The cleanup efforts at the Hanford site are still ongoing as experts work to mitigate the long-term environmental and health impacts of the radioactive waste. The goal is to protect the Columbia River ecosystem and the surrounding communities from the potential hazards of nuclear contamination. The Hanford site was part of the Manhattan Project, which developed the atomic bomb during World War II. It produced the plutonium used in the Fat Man bomb dropped on Nagasaki, Japan, in 1945. The site's history is intertwined with significant events in nuclear technology and Cold War history. What do you think could still be lurking in the depths, waiting to be discovered? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to check out some of our other awesome content appearing on screen right now. See you next time.